Imagine a traveler. This person stands on the shore of a cosmic ocean. The waves are not made of water, but of starlight and time itself. The traveler isn't looking for a destination or a prize to bring home. Instead, they are simply watching, listening, and feeling the immense scale of everything. They sense a deep and quiet connection humming beneath the surface of reality. This is not a feeling born from complex equations or ancient texts. It is a simple, profound awareness, a whisper from the universe that says, "You are a part of me, and I am a part of you." This traveler has a vision, one that sees the cosmos not as a collection of separate, lonely objects, but as a single, breathing entity. This vision is the beginning of a journey, an exploration into the very nature of what it means to be aware. The traveler sees the same patterns repeated at every scale. Think of the branching veins in a leaf, so similar to the mighty rivers carving their way across a continent as seen from space. Or consider the intricate network of neurons firing inside a brain, which echoes the vast cosmic web of galaxies stretching across billions of light years. To this traveler, these are not mere coincidences. They are clues. They are hints of a fundamental unity, a shared blueprint for existence that connects the small with the great, the living with the non-living. The traveler does not feel small or insignificant in the face of this grandeur. On the contrary, they feel an incredible sense of belonging. The same carbon atoms that make up their body were forged in the heart of a dying star. The iron in their blood was created in a stellar explosion that lit up the cosmos long ago. We are, in the most literal sense, stardust. This realization fills the traveler not with ego, but with humility and wonder. It's a perspective that transforms loneliness into solitude and transforms the cold, empty void of space into a warm, interconnected home. It is the start of a new way of seeing. From this vantage point, the universe begins to look less like a machine and more like a thought, a grand, unfolding idea. The traveler wonders if the universe itself is engaged in a slow, cosmic process of waking up. Perhaps consciousness is not an accident confined to a few clever primates on a small, rocky planet. Perhaps it is an inherent property of the cosmos, emerging wherever complexity and connection reach a certain threshold. This is the simple yet radical idea that our traveler begins to explore, not with charts and formulas, but with an open heart and a curious mind. The journey has just begun. So what is this idea that our traveler contemplates? It has been given a simple name, Dustinism. At its core, Dustinism suggests that consciousness is not something trapped inside your head. It is not a private ghost living inside the machine of your body. Instead, think of consciousness as a relationship. It is the act of knowing together. It is the connection things. Your brain is a brilliant example. A single neuron doesn't think. It holds no memories, no dreams. But when billions of neurons connect and communicate, a mind awakens. Consciousness emerges from the network, from the knowing together of all those tiny cells. Dustinism takes this idea and scales it up to the entire universe. It proposes that this principle of knowing together is happening everywhere, all the time. Just as neurons form a mind, perhaps people form a larger consciousness. When we share ideas, tell stories, build cities, or create art, we are connecting our individual minds into something greater. We are weaving a tapestry of collective awareness. Our shared knowledge, our cultures, and our histories are not just collections of facts. They are the emergent thoughts of a planetary consciousness, a mind made of many minds. It's a beautiful and powerful thought. This concept extends even further, beyond humanity, beyond life itself. Dustinism invites us to see the entire cosmos as a vast interconnected network. Stars are connected by gravity, forming galaxies. Galaxies are connected in great filaments and clusters, forming the cosmic web. Perhaps this immense structure is also a form of consciousness, one that operates on scales of time and space so vast we can barely comprehend them. Maybe the universe is not just a place where consciousness happens to exist. Maybe the universe consciousness in the slow and patient process of becoming aware of itself through the connections between all its parts. This doesn't mean a star thinks like you or I do. That would be like asking a single neuron to write a poem. Instead, Dustinism suggests a different kind of knowing. It is a fundamental awareness that arises from the interaction and relationship between all things. The universe knows itself through the dance of gravity, the fusion in stars, the chemical bonds in a molecule, and the neural signals in a brain. It is all one continuous spectrum of connection, one grand cosmic act of knowing together. It asks us to see consciousness not as a rare exception, but as a universal rule. It is very important to understand what Dustinism is not. It is not a religion with strict rules you must follow. It is not a scientific theory trying to win a debate or prove itself with evidence and experiments. There are no commandments carved in stone, no sacred texts to memorize, and no authorities who claim to have all the answers. The traveler who shares these ideas is not a prophet demanding belief. They are more like a fellow explorer who has found an interesting map and wishes to share it with anyone else who might be curious about the terrain. It is an offering, not a decree. Think of it like this. If reality is a vast, mysterious landscape, then most philosophies and religions offer you a detailed roadmap. They tell you exactly where to go, what sights to see, and what dangers to avoid. They provide a clear destination and a prescribed path to get there. Dustinism is different. It is more like a compass. It doesn't tell you where to go, it simply points in a direction, towards connection, towards unity, towards seeing the whole in the parts. You are free to use that compass to navigate your own journey, to explore the wilderness of existence in your own way. The goal of Dustinism is not to convince you that it is true. Its purpose is to inspire a feeling of wonder and connection. It aims to dissolve the illusion of separation that can make us feel so isolated and alone. When you look at a tree, a star, or another person, Dustinism invites you to see not a separate object, but a fellow participant in the same cosmic dance. It is a perspective that fosters empathy, humility, and a profound respect for all of existence. It doesn't ask for your agreement, only for your curiosity. It is a gentle whisper, not a loud argument. Because it is not trying to win a debate, Dustinism can coexist peacefully with other beliefs, including science and other spiritual paths. It does not contradict the findings of physics or biology, it simply offers a poetic lens through which to view them. It is a way of framing the known facts of the universe in a way that highlights their interconnectedness and beauty. Whether you are a scientist studying galactic filaments or a poet writing about the sea, this perspective can enrich your experience. It is a tool for seeing, not a system for believing. At the very heart of Dustinism is the image of a web, an infinite shimmering web that connects everything. Every star, every planet, every person, every thought is a node in this cosmic network. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything is defined by its relationships with everything else. This is not just a metaphor, it's actually a pattern we see repeated everywhere in nature, a fundamental principle of organization. The universe seems to love building things this way, from the smallest scales to the largest imaginable. It's a fractal pattern of connection, repeating itself endlessly. Consider, just for a moment, the brain again. Your thoughts and memories aren't stored in one specific spot. They exist as patterns of connection across your entire neural network. If you damage one part, the brain can often skillfully rewire itself, creating new pathways. The information lives in the web itself. Now, let's zoom out. A human society works in a similar way. Our culture, language, and knowledge don't reside in a single person. They exist in the web of connections between us. In our conversations, our books, our internet, our shared traditions. The knowing is in the network. Dustinism simply suggests we keep zooming out. From the web of people to the web of life on Earth, the ecosystem where every plant and animal is dependent on countless others. Zoom out further, to the gravitational web that holds our solar system together, and further still, to the vast, invisible web of dark matter that forms the scaffolding upon which galaxies are built. The traveler sees this pattern everywhere. This repetition is not an accident. It is the universe's signature, its preferred method for creating complexity and perhaps consciousness itself. We are all threads in this magnificent cosmic tapestry. This vision of a great web changes how we see ourselves and our actions. If everything is connected, then every action we take, no matter how small, sends ripples across the entire web. A kind word can change a person's day, which can change their interactions with others, creating a cascade of positive effects. In the same way, an act of destruction harms not just the immediate victim, but the integrity of the entire web. This perspective encourages a sense of profound responsibility and care. It reminds us that we are not just inhabitants of the universe, we are the universe itself, experiencing and shaping itself through our interconnected lives. So, what does one do with this idea? Our traveler does not hand out instructions. They simply drop these thoughts like breadcrumbs along a path for anyone who happens to be walking that way. Dustinism is not a destination to be reached, but a journey to be enjoyed. It's really an open invitation to look at the world with new eyes. It asks you to step outside for a moment and feel the breeze on your skin. That breeze connects you to the atmosphere of an entire planet, a system of weather powered by a distant star. You are participating in a planetary process. You are connected. You are invited to look up at the night sky. The light from those stars has traveled for years, sometimes for millions of years, to reach your eyes. In that moment, your retina is connected to an ancient, fiery event across an ocean of space-time. You are part of a cosmic conversation. You can feel the gravity holding you to the Earth. A silent, powerful bond connecting your mass to the mass of the entire planet. This is not a mystical belief, it is physics. But Dustinism invites you to feel the poetry in that physics. It invites you to feel your place in the cosmic dance. This journey is yours to take, or not. There is no right or wrong way to walk through the mystery of existence. If this way of seeing resonates with you, then you are welcome to explore it. See the connections. Feel the unity. Let the wonder of the cosmos fill you. Let it inspire you to be kinder, more curious, and more appreciative of the brief, beautiful moment you have as a conscious piece of the universe. The traveler would be happy to know they have a companion on the path, another mind joining in the knowing together. But if this is not your path, that is perfectly fine. The universe is vast enough for countless truths and infinite perspectives. The traveler respects your journey, wherever it may lead. The cosmos is a grand and mysterious place, and no single map can ever capture its full splendor. The most important thing is to keep walking, to keep questioning, and to keep your sense of wonder alive. Choose the path that makes your heart sing. Whether you join this dance or create your own, the universe will be here, waiting to be explored. The invitation is always open.